Shalom, shalom, Hebrews and Shebrews. It's your brother, the one and only friendly neighborhood, Mikael Ben Israel. Yep, just got off Solar Division live. For those of you who may have seen it, for those of you who didn't, well, you missed a lot. We got together like we said we would do. And the brother Bishop, who I was supposed to debate, bagged out. He came on to make his stance on why he bagged out. And he basically made a case that he felt that his congregation and things of that nature was compromised by certain individuals from the debate league. Although in this explanation, he did not really say me, but when it was my chance and I confronted the fact that he did a video called "His Life and Stuff is in Jeopardy" and his family and stuff, and he got my picture on it, right? And that he even mentioned in the opening of his video, after he gives a brief intro about me as the main topic, because I'm the opening topic, rather. He goes on to say, and then there's another guy, or, paraphrasing, that threatened my life and things of this nature. So when someone says another, they implied that the person they just got through talking about was the first to threaten him in some type of way. Well, as the Most High does, all things in dark come to light. And he said on the show that he didn't say that. I was lying. So I had them pull up the clip. And as I said, he was a liar. And he was found to be a liar in front of everybody. He was caught up twice. Before that, Solar Mind caught him up, where he basically lied about the judge's situation, where he called another member. So it was a third party, fourth party. You know how Matthew 18 tells us to do. Go to that person, go to other people, where there was 2 or 3 or more witnesses, and he got found to be a liar. So this bishop, who has a congregation that looks up to him, who've been constantly calling other people sinners and liars and thugs and gangbangers and not Christ-like, for the past week, to try to wiggle out of this debate he had with me, actually was found to be the one that was in iniquity himself. And that teaches a lesson. Somebody that's always calling other people sinners and wicked and all that type of stuff, when they overdoing it, like when they quick to jump out and say that, you'll find out that a lot of times they are the one. It's called projecting. They're really the ones that's doing it. And the Most High exposed them to the point where he couldn't even defend himself. It was really pathetic. It was sad, to be honest with you. So, I hate it happened to the brother, to be kind of honest. And in a way, I feel kind of bad for him, because I don't know what he was thinking. He should have just been honest and said he didn't want to debate me. He didn't feel his doctrine could stand up or whatever. But it didn't work out that way. Like right now, I'm not here to kick the man while he down. He works hard to get to the semifinals of the debate league. But now you see he's been dealing kind of deceptively the entire time he's been there. Because if this came out to light, then imagine how many other things we don't know about that other people have mentioned. But being that he's such a passive-aggressive personality, he has this soft voice, and if you heard him, he's just so non-threatening that you wouldn't have paid too much attention to him, but and it was shocking, because my radar usually goes off on people like that, but it didn't until, but it did it at the right time. Like the Most High put my antennas up at the right time, and this is what happened. He exposed himself. He got exposed. Well, the Most High exposed him, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it wasn't no way of getting out of this. We paid the video clips, everything. The man said he didn't say things and make statements, and it came out he was found to be a liar. And as you see, according to Leviticus 19 and 11, it tells you lie not one to another, nor deal deceitfully, you know. So he violated both of those. And I paraphrase deceitfully. He actually says, I think deceive not one another. And so that's what happened. So I'm moving on to the championship, people. I'm going against brother Rob Rack. He is a Tanakh OT only Hebrew. Um, real, a real unique character. You know, he's known for being wild and outside the box. His debate tactics are very unorthodox. He makes memes and all type of stuff. He had you cracking up, but he does that to get in his opponent's head, which will not work on me. So he gonna have to come with some scholarship or whatever topic we decide to make, and so that's what's coming up. So basically, we'll be in negotiations probably tomorrow or the day after, something like that. And we're going to try to make sure we come up with a debate and it don't take 5 to 6 days like it did with me and the so-called Bishop. And so to all y'all that's been supporting me, I got one more to go. And then I'll be holding the trophy. All praise to the Most High. Oh, and there's some little reward money involved. I thought about that the other night. I could use that on some of these bills I'm bagged up on. So, yeah, man, so it's a good thing. All praise to the Most High. Shalom in search of Yah. What up, Quentin? So you be right back. All right. Hey, I'm looking like the dark Sith Lord. Oh, you tripping. Man, Jonathan, I don't know, man. I'm just telling you, man, everything that look good ain't good. Everything smell good don't taste good. Everything glitter ain't gold. Everything shine ain't silver. He makes, what up, y'all, for shalom? He made it look good, but, you've been around the block a few times. You can tell that when somebody is disingenuous, you know what I'm saying? And I just hope the brother repent, turn away from it. Maybe they'll let him back in the league next year, but I doubt it. That he left a nasty taste in a lot of people's mouths, man. You know what I'm saying? And so I really was looking forward to debating him, though. Like, for all that stuff, because he's pretty sharp in the book. I think that'd have been probably one of my probably one of my greatest tests as far as toe-to-toe with the scriptures. But then again, I don't know how he can freestyle because he seems kind of coordinated with it. A lot of them, like, they read a lot of commentary and theology and stuff, so a lot of them don't really know how to, roll straight off the book. The Lord said he'll bring scriptures and, things to your remembrance. You know what I'm saying? Once you've been in the book long and prayed and had teachers and all that, he one of them cats that look like he really gotta, be kind of robotic with it. But I think it would have been a good one because he know a lot, But in the end of the day, what's that? Psalms 110 and 11. I saying great understanding of those that keep their commandments. So while he calling everybody sinners, all I could say is his understanding ain't the Most High ain't let him get that good of an understanding to not pull something like this. So he must not be keeping the commandments. I can only assume that off what just happened. Yeah, I don't think he'll be back either, Yafa. What up with you, Yahawada? My man's Kevin G. What up with you, Yahawada? Man, I don't know if you was just over there on Solar Vision, man. My man's bagged out on the semi championship, on the semi finals. He bagged out, Joe, got exposed. He's been around here playing games from the start. So I'm going to the championship to face Rob Rack. Yeah, he conceded. I won by default. He said he don't want to debate me. Yeah, our debate was tonight at 8 o'clock. He called in, I guess, about, I don't know, I think Solar gave me a call, texted me about, probably about 4, 3. He called and said he don't want to debate me. So we had a show at 8 anyway to let him come on and explain why he didn't. And he went on a thing about him and Rob and some other Hebrews, I guess. He felt his life was in danger and stuff like that. But when it came to me, him debating me, basically, he did a whole diatribe about why he wanted to debate me. But we kind of knew from the beginning he didn't want to debate me. He didn't want to debate me in the Bible. So, I don't know. But he just wasn't as secure in his doctrine. He probably don't believe 100% what he preaching. Because I know he know we the Israelites. And that wasn't even a debate. But I think that alone kind of had like a prick in his side that he like, man, I know this dude is one of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to debate him under false pretense. So, the Lord convicted him. He ejected himself. That ain't why Gorilla Hebrew dropped out. No, I don't believe that. He tried to say that, huh? Gorilla Hebrew. He tried to say Gorilla Hebrew dropped out because his doctrine was false. Nah, I don't agree with all of the doctrine in Sakari, but that wasn't the issue. Whatever Gorilla Hebrew say, he dropped out for. That's more than likely why he dropped out. I think he said it was just, stress from debating so much. I've been there. I had to take a 2-year break from debates because it can become Joe, it could become overwhelming. You're dealing with spirits, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all fun and games. It's like you going in a battle all the time. You're going to get some wounds, whether you come off the battlefield victorious or not. So I don't believe that. Gorilla Hebrew would have smashed him. More than likely, he'd have smashed him. Matter of fact, that would have been a great opponent. You know what I'm saying? It would have been respectful because me and the brother got respect for each other. You know what I'm saying? If I'd have had to meet up with another Hebrew, I'd have really liked it to be Gorilla Hebrew in the semifinals, especially being that the bishop, so-called bishop, ain't even a real Hebrew. He was passing off, or he might be genetically a Jake. I don't know, but his spirit definitely is not. So no, Gorilla Hebrew ain't run. He definitely ain't run from him if that's what he's saying. Oh, you seen the L.A. Hawkins? Yeah, that's what I'm telling everybody. Y'all missed it. It was something else, man. Y'all go check it out. Go over Solar Vision. We just got off about 30 minutes ago. He got exposed, man. And I mean, he came on first. They let him explain first. He used that little passive aggressive soft voice. And he just sounded like a carjack victim or something. And some people fall for that, oh, and this happened and that happened. And some of the stuff he said, he was legit. Like some of the accusations he had against how brother Rob came at him. Rob admitted it though. Rob said, hey, I came a little hard, but that's how he come. But when it came to me, it's like, why would you throw me in that? You know what I'm saying? So, and then there was even some things with Rob that he kind of like twisted. You know what I'm saying? Like he blew up, kind of exaggerated. Like we all know that's how Rob Rat get out. You know what I mean? So the dude was just scared. He probably was surprised that he made it this far in the debate league. He probably was surprised. And then when it wound up, he got somebody that's as sharp as him with the sword. He ain't want to step on that battlefield, man. That's all it is, point blank, period. I'm not saying that the whole threat thing with his congregation and all that was not a factor, but we could hear the trembling in his voice from day one, once he knew he had to debate me. And I'm not saying that as if I'm something. I'm saying that, I know what my sword game is, and I know that I look to improve every day. Y'all feel me? Like I wake up, I pray to the Most High. Some days I kind of slack off, but for the most part, I study my scriptures, or I'm watching a video of somebody else's scriptures that I might peep something that I didn't know. I read, I talk to elders, I talk to other teachers. We share. Iron sharpens iron. I take questions that sometimes activate my spirit to make me want to dig deeper. And I just try to learn every day. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot I don't, man. It's a whole lot I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell people, don't ever think, like it's whole areas of the scriptures that I'm not sound in. People just don't know because I really don't, try to expound on a subject that I don't know enough about. But if it's something that I'm sure about, especially dealing with that book, I'm going to deal with it, you know. And if you ask me a question about it, I should be able to answer it, at least before that conversation is over with, because I do believe the Holy Spirit is with me. You feel me? And so that's that. And we all should feel that way, or we should just leave this alone. Yeah, he lost by self-destruction, bro. He basically blew his own head off. Oh, I can't say that. Right. Those terms, like, you know what? Y'all know I'm real comical with stuff, and y'all know how I talk. You know, you blew your own toe off, foot off. Y'all know how my debate talk is. He kind of had me uncomfortable even talking like that. You know, as if he made it that serious. Like, you know, where it say life and death is, you know, in the tongue. He made it seem like that when it's not even that serious. It's not even on that level when it comes to me and my little sarcasm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never wish any physical harm to somebody, and we're having an intellectual debate. Y'all feel me? No, it's crazy, man. People big teeth all this time, but then when it's time to get down, they find a reason to escape. It's just crazy, man. Yeah, that black Hebrew Israelite did it, man. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That lit a fire under me. That black who, the first time I clicked on it and synced all them few BHI video titles, I'm like, ain't no way I'm losing to this dude. Like, you know, everything happened for a reason. At the end of the day, the Most High didn't want us to debate. It probably would have got worse. Probably would have got uglier. I was gonna stick to the script, but you know, he probably would have. I don't know what would have happened. I'm not gonna speculate, but the Most High knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely was ready to wipe the floor with him. Yep, L.A. Hawkins. Yeah, his car got pulled. The Most High did that though. The Most High pulled his car. Mikael didn't. Solar, even though Solar Vision dug off in his tail, Solar Vision didn't. Rob Rack didn't. You know what I'm saying? That was the Most High pulled his car, Joe, because he around here faking in the paint. He faking in the paint. You see him in his little videos. He be out there doing his thing, you know, preaching the gospel as he see. And but you know, they go to show, man, everybody ain't nobody all the way right. You know, he got some demons he need to deal with. Anything that'll make you be deceptive, man, at a time where it's literally about us laying our perspective of the truth of God out there. And then you have a title where your title is literally a position in the church, bishop. You got to stand on that, man. That's why I never let nobody give me no title like that. You know, the Israelites gave me that title that y'all know, y'all heard, ambassador of Israel and all that type of stuff. I didn't, man, I rejected that for a long time. To people was like, hey, man, you know what the scriptures say? You know, if other people put that title on you, it's okay. You don't put flattering titles on yourself. So it was like I couldn't get away from it, you know, so you got to live up to it. And all that mean is within Israel, I'm able to talk to different fractions and all that, even brothers that I disagree with strongly, you know, and some of them I'm able to get through to without it turning into a mudsling. That's all it means. Don't mean I condone crazy Hebrew Israelites. You know what I'm saying? And so with him, he has a title bishop. And one of the main attributes to a bishop is that you're blameless. And he was all the way far from that while he was pointing the finger at everybody else. What the book say, man, you know, are you looking at that speck in somebody else high? He had a beam in his own. You know, matter of fact, he had a pillar in his eye. Forget a 2x4. He had a whole Roman Coliseum pillar. You know how them cribs, you still got cribs built like that, like especially here in Illinois, where they had the big Roman pillars. My man's got one of them sticking straight out the side of his head. So that's how that go, though, man. That's why I don't try to be over righteous. You feel me? I just try to follow the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. I ain't trying to get no criminal charge, ask y'all. I'm definitely not trying to do that. You know what I mean? Everything in the dark will come to the light. That's a fact, Joe. That's a fact. Wah, 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 wah. ITI up in the building. Yeah, you may have missed it. You know, the semifinals was today. My man's bagged out. at the last minute. He bagged out a few hours before the debate. You know how that goes. So I'm going to the championship to face this Tanakh only brother, Rob Rack. And know how that should turn out. You know how we get down, bro. A shout out to my brother Israelites Tried and Refined. Shy Lights up in this joint, laying it down for them brews from the Shy, you know what I mean? And so and that's Phoenix, Arizona camp. Well, I see ITR growing up out here, man. That's what's up, though. So, y'all boy, man, I'll be ready to put it down soon. They gonna give a date tomorrow, I believe, of when the championship gonna be. You know, got a little trophy to it. I think it even got like a little cash prize. I forgot how much they said, 300, 400, 500, something like that. You know, I hope that's still the case. That'd be a blessing. But in the end of the day, I just want to get this belt so I can represent for the nation of Yisrael. Let them know that the God of Israel reigns supreme, the Most High Elohim, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and his only begotten son, Jesus Christ, our Mashiach, whether you call him Yahweh, you know what I mean? Yehoshua, Yahshua, Yeshaya. I know who you're talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? As y'all say, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. Shout out to y'all too, bro. I know who you talking about. We talking about the same dude. And so I'm gonna get it in, man. I just had to update y'all. I definitely will be going live tomorrow. L.A. Hawkins say he knew he wasn't ready and looked for any way to escape. I promise he looked for any way, Joe. Like if we was in a crib, right? And it wasn't even burning. Let's just say a little fire started on the stove. Instead of it's like my man just went in panic mode and just took off, you know what I'm saying, and just jumped through the glass window while it was still down. Damn, dude, you just jumped through the glass window though? It's crazy. But he wanted to get up out of that, and you know, even before all that stuff, which shouldn't have happened. I will say that was all the other stuff was uncalled for. You know what I mean? I can't condone that. But he was looking for escape before that. It was obvious to everybody. Yeah, you know, when he tell the tale, it's going to be different. Oh, they're in a conspiracy. And, you know, those black Hebrews, he going to put emphasis on that now, though. He see we don't like it. Those black Hebrew, he probably going to say, black Hebrew Israelites, you know, they're over there in Solar Mine has you know, it was all convoluted, and you know, he gonna try to get polite-ish on us. Watch, he gonna start using 18-letter words. You know, it was an atropoly of conspiracies on the atropoly of the judges to go against me and Christ, and you know, he gonna try to do all that, and some dummy's gonna fall for it. You know what I mean? Like I say, he passive aggressive, you know. But I ain't gonna take all this time dogging my man's out. Like I said, I hope he repent. And you never know, man might wind up being cool one day. You know, so you just got to shake that little snake up off of, you know, that serpentine type personality. You know, you got to be more straightforward with people that's from the streets that he don't like to say. He say they from the streets. From one of the things I heard him and his friends on the time they from the streets, but I don't know what streets he from, like Wichita or something. Cause where I'm from, they don't move like that. It isn't a coincidence that he slandered you and played victim to Rob Rack. His potential next two opponents is so he can get people to vote against you. Yeah, I mean, it was obvious. It was obvious. I mean, you know, the one thing, I mean, I can't really hold that against him. I hold against him about how he went about it, how he did it. You know what I mean? But he said during our phone conversations when we was picking certain subjects, what is you doing? What you doing, boy? Yeah, you can what? You can hear. But yeah, you know, so I mean during our to stay at the table, during our recording, you know what I'm saying? He said it though. He said he's looking for the best angle to win or the best chance he had to win. But what shocks me is even when he got all of the title and everything in his favor, it just wasn't enough. It had to get dramatic, you know, and it turned into, damn it, an episode of Spartacus or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, like everybody conspiring to kill somebody. It was just crazy. Like, it wasn't even that serious, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's just a debate league. You know, I came on, I debate for two reasons. To have fun, because I like it. And that's really the latter. The first is to edify people, to get out what the Lord has been able to share with me. And I'm grateful for that, because I should have been dead a long time ago. I'm not even worthy to be handling the Most High's pure word like this. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we all got to look at it. So the fact that I'm able to do it while I got breath in me, I'm just so happy. And that's what I want. I don't want all this old extra stuff, man. But the Most High prevailed. He busted up that debate. He didn't want it to happen for whatever reason. So I will be going to the championship. So with that, man, I say shalom, shalom. I'll catch y'all later. I will be streaming tomorrow. So peace.